Everybody, and welcome as we are here on the Independent Broadcast Network. I am Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger, and we bring you Sunday Night LHL as we have 3 games on tap this evening. Hopefully, we will have 6 teams for those 3 teams.
One can only hope. We're working on it right now.
Indeed, we are happening. So I believe the teams are ready to set up. I don't want to be the one that holds them back. I wasn't last time, won't be this time. But I'm not sure who is playing first. It looks like Detroit is here. So I assume they will be one of the teams.
It's a pretty good assumption. I'm going to pull up the schedule right now. There we go.
All right, we're in business.
We are here November 3rd. Your matchups this week will be Boston, Detroit, Chicago, New Jersey, and Colorado, Washington.
All right, let me switch my cameras and set them up. And now we are ready to go. The initial face-off is on. Wait, they only have 3 players, though?
They said something about going 3v4s, but if they're cool with it, we're cool with it.
Oh, and Pet the Pizza is cool with it. He's going to take advantage right off the bat with a score. And Dan is going to get the assist on that one. And 20 seconds in, they've already got a goal.
Yeah, it's they don't screw around here, especially not in the LHL.
Oh, absolutely not. And now here they are. Yeah, I'm having to reset everything here, so it's high quality broadcasting in action. But to all our viewers, thanks for joining us, and you are about to witness a good one, as it's already one on the board here, and Detroit looking to get more points. Did we go through the lineups?
No, we have not here. Let's see. You got looks like Boston in red and Detroit in blue. So your lineup's in red. As Boston is Goose, Noob or Newbie. Not sure which one that is. We'll have to clarify that.
We'll go for like Newbie.
Let's go Newbie, yeah. And then Freeminator. In blue, playing as Detroit, we have K-Bomb, Pet the Pizza, Jarvan, and Dan A008.
And I think, Boston only has 3 because Freeminator is worth at least 2 players.
At least.
Come out for the save here. Big save. Swipes it away. Going to send it back to the other end. And now it's a back and forth between the goalies. Jarvan in the nets for Detroit. Going to send it down. And now they are trying to set up in front here. Boston will be able to get it out and keep it going. And now we're back at center ice with it. Again, Jarvan coming out way strong on the blue line there to send it back in. And here they are setting up in front. Possible chance. Oh, it nicely fell down and slid across.
Good defense play.
Yeah, that's like a real hockey play there, just falling down on the ice and sliding in front of that. A very brave play, but it keeps them going. And he shoots and scores. Pets the Pizza with another opportunity. Gets a second goal here in the first period, and they go up by 2, if my math is correct, Killinger, and I believe it is because it's right there on the scoreboard.
2-0.
And yeah, so they are already putting Boston in a tough position here. And again, this one's going to be in front for a shot. Oh, fans on it. So it's going to go back the other way. Chance for a possible breakaway? No. Big defensive play again right there at the blue line. That's going to put it back behind the boards. And now Detroit will pick it up and try to advance it, and they're just going to dump it to the opposite end. So Jarvan is going to pick that up in the corners. And they are setting up passes here, and they're at a pretty torrid pace already and looking to put more on as this Detroit team. So Pet the Pizza already with a couple of goals. And here they go at the blue line, setting it up. They've got 3 there, and a little bit of mishandling there. It looked like they were both trying to figure out who was going to take that. And finally, they will dump it down, and there's a potential shot at the point. Again, the sticks get tangled up, and it's going to go back the opposite way. The puck keeps going into the Detroit end. Nobody there from Boston to do much about it. Of course, they are playing one down, so that it's like a eternal power play here, and it's going to give Detroit a chance to get loose again. 2 in front, big save. They're sweeping it away. That was Newby, I believe, who got that. As a nice defensive effort, they are standing up tall in front of their goalie. That's they are playing very defensive minded here, so that is what they're going to have to do. But they're also going to have to figure out a way to put points on the board, because as John Madden would tell us, you have to score points to win the game, Killinger.
Indeed, very wise man, John Madden.
Yes,
much insight
I
in sports.
much from his wisdom, yes, and his economy of style. And now here comes Detroit again. No economy here. Pet the Pizza loose on the breakaway. Freeman comes out off the crossbar. The rebound. He gets a piece
post.
Of it. Now still in the front of the crease. There's nobody able to get anything in there. And after a couple of shot attempts and just a dangerous, just hanging there in the crease, not able to do anything with it. Now it's going to go the opposite way. As broken up by the Detroit team. Now here comes Pet the Pizza and K-Bomb. They are loose, and he's got a little bit of protection there. Another big save is going to keep it out of the net. And now Boston is just going to send it back out. And that's probably going to do it for this first period, as 10 seconds left to play, as Newby is chasing this down, at least going to try to get something on the net if they can in time, but nothing doing. It's going to go to the second period with our score 2-0. This Detroit team, a good spot here with one extra player. That does help them a lot, and a couple of goals from Pet the Pizza really helps them even more.
Yeah, no kidding there. Pet the Pizza's carrying this team right now. The rest of them are doing pretty great, but when you look at the scoreboard, there's no arguing.
Yep, and here's one that goes up, but not quite as high as some of them we've seen lately, where they just disappear in long amounts of time. But it does settle back in, and that pass he tries to settle that down on the stick, but it's going to get away from him here, and it's going to be picked up by Newby. Oh, how did Pet the Pizza takes advantage of him there.
Wow.
And sneaky. Pretty sneaky, sis. That's going to make it 3-0. Oh, man. They'll take them any way they can get them. And so Detroit goes up 3-0 here with a hat trick on the board for Pet the Pizza.
Yeah,
here comes another attempt to get it down here by Boston, and it's going to go back to Freeman-Ader here, and Goose sweeping in. Pet the Pizza lurking about. Once again, they've got to watch for him, and they are trying to get it out of the zone right now, being followed very closely defensively by these Detroit guys who are sticking to him tightly, as they've got one to spare. But that's going to give Newby a chance to get loose with this on the break, a little bit wide to the left, and they will try to scoop this up on the rebound, not able to, and now it will be in contention here at the face-off circle. And again, a lot of activity in the middle. There is K-Bomb, there is Pet the Pizza. He's going to lift one, just dump it into the far corner here. 3.5 minutes left to play. They are up by 3, and they are really putting the pressure on. Here's a backhand attempt.
Oh, empty goal.
Off a weird angle, that's going to bounce off the left post there. So a lucky break, and Freeman is going to come out and play this around, and it is picked up at the point. Here's another chip shot, and it's not able to get anywhere near the goal, though. I don't know if he was shooting that or just dumping it down. Either way, it's going to give this Boston team a chance to pick it up here. It's going to be played out again, and it's a little off from Pet the Pizza, who's not able to get to it in time, just way ahead of him there. And so they will gather it up here and try to get it out of the zone again. A lot of pressure happening in the Boston end. So here's Newby with a pass down the rink. It's going to go to Goose. He's on it. Will he have a chance to shoot this? No. Jarvin comes out big and plays this one and sends it back into the Boston end once again, and Detroit is going to pursue it down. I see that's K-Bomb sticking very tightly to Newby there. It's going to be going back to the Detroit zone. Here comes Goose. Here comes Newby with a score. Oh,
got the goalie to come out.
There. just saw it coming in and skated right to it and got the goal. So that makes it a little bit more of an interesting game as finally Boston, shorthanded, able to put one on the board. Here's another shot. Long distance. Hello.
Oh,
Oh, man. Jarvin with the goalie goal as he gets one past Freemannator there to make it 4-1. And the answer comes quickly from this Detroit team.
yeah, it really doesn't matter if you're 0-3 or 1-4. You're still down by 3 points. So it was a very quick response by Detroit.
Yes, as a goalie, I love goalie goals, but yeah, that one was just a nice wrist shot there. So a minute 40, and Detroit firmly in charge at the moment. Here comes Boston. Here's a shot. How did that not go in? So close. It was hanging there in the crease afterwards, just in and out, ringing off the right post. And they are still wheeling and dealing here behind the net, looking to get somebody in front. They are set up, but it's just very difficult when you're a man down or a person down. I have to be gender specific. As here they come again, Detroit. And will they get to this in time? A nice play by Goose there to sweep that away, and now he's going to pick it up on the fly, and he's got a chance to run at him here, and Jarvin's going to come out big, send one towards the net. It's going to go wide to the right. Will it bounce in front? This may be another chance. No, it's Pet the Pizza, always opportunistic, and a nice pass in front. The one-time attempt in the slot, not able to go. 48 seconds left to play in the second period. They are up by 4, and they are moving. They've got the puck still, and now he's doing a little bit of a claw there and taking it the other way. At least just to get away from the Boston offense, at least for a moment there. 30 seconds left, and they will try to scoop it up here, but it could be a chance. Everybody's circling around like roadkill and vultures, but nobody able to get control of the puck. Finally, there's a pass that goes a little bit beyond Pet the Pizza. He and Goose will chase it into the corner. Freemannator sends it out. And the pass goes to Newby, and it bounces off his stick, but he's going to have a chance possibly here. No, a nice play by K-Bomb to get it away from him, and with time ticking down, we're going to go into this third period with that lead being up by 3 now, 4-1. Detroit is over Boston.
Yeah, it's not having that fourth person really hurts. And now both teams are down to 3. I don't know if either of them have a plan on changing that again anytime soon, but I see Detroit's also down to 3.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they decided to even it
up. Of good sportsmanship. See, people say...
Good sportsmanship after you're up by 3 points already. Yeah, sure. We'll take a guy out. We'll be nice.
Now that we're... Yeah.
Now that we're up by 3.
Either way, it is a gesture nonetheless,
yes.
And that is how we will play this third and final period. So Boston does have a chance. Oh, a big shot from downtown rattles off the side of the net, and now here's one coming the other way. Jarvin's going to have to take this one, and does, and launches it back down. That's almost a pass there, and it's functions as a pass. That's going to go across the crease. Freemannator is going to watch it go by and divert it into the corner now. Will they be able to get this and get something going, as they do have we are at even strength for both teams now. The 2-period power play is now over. I don't know. Maybe there was some sort of league suspension, man. We never know.
Never know. It's hard to tell with the LHL here.
It's hard for me to you can't keep up with the drama without a program of some sort.
No, with such, there's penalties on the books for offenses such as bamboozlement. So, when you have that sort of rules, it's
wrister there that goes all the way around the rink and back. This is going to set him up with a chance. That's a beautiful one-time attempt. Oh, not able to pull the trigger. Tries to get it on the rebound. Not able to do so, and they will gather it up here behind the boards and try to set up in front once again. The offense is doing what it needs to do. And but mainly the offense is eating up time, which is a good thing for them. They're up by 3, and so they're not really letting Boston have a chance to capitalize on this even strength. And almost there, as Goose is trying to do a little bit of Pet the Pizza himself and just sneak past him. And he almost did. I don't know if they saw him until the last minute there. And here they go. Boston trying to get it at center ice. It's going to get picked up. Pet the Pizza once again. We called his name a lot. He's looking for K-Bomb Sing up in front. The one-timer. It's going to go wide to the right. 2:38 left to play. They are holding the scoreline as it is, but here is a chance possibly for Newbie. He's going to shoot, and a save by Jarvin knocks it into the corner, and he's both quoting Drake again. I don't know. Well, Drake is Canadian. I guess that's CanCon.
Fair enough, yeah.
A shot attempt at the pizza, and he scores to get his fourth of the game. Oh, that's a tough one to try to stop, and especially when they're in close like that and they get it up in the air. So Freemannator doing the best you can back there, but just Pet the Pizza is on fire. Or as they say in Canada, he's in fuego.
Yes, in fuego. I believe that is a technical term.
Yeah, or he is on le fire.
Le fire.
Oh, we're getting all this ready because, of course, everybody in esports knows that this Friday, two countries will go to war on the field of hockey ? As USA takes on Canada. Yes, November the 8th. And now here's a chance for Goose. Jarvin is going to get to it in time, though, and send it back. And will Freeman come out and play this? Yes, she's going to go ahead and send it back to center ice. They're going to be looking for something here, but it's going to be picked up by this Detroit team. But there's a chance now. Newbie and Goose on the loose, an empty netter, not able to get it. It's going to go wide to the right. We're almost a minute left to play. The backhand attempt almost again. And where is the puck? It's behind the net currently. And finally scooped out. It's going to be Jarvin's taking it. He's good. They are playing. They have pulled the goalie. He's going all the way with this. He's big V in it, and now he's going to get a little bit of help from the rest of his team. And they are making their own power play here.
Oh, we got a fourth jumped in for Boston on the last minute.
Who's going to get to this in time? It's a race. Shoot. Score. Newbie, the delayed gratification goal makes it 5-2. I don't know if they can score 3 in 30 seconds. No. It takes about 30 seconds for those kind of goals to go in. But anyway, it counts. Here's a shot attempt again, and this one's going to go wide. 27 seconds left, and it's looking like Detroit may get a win tonight here. There's a nice one-timer attempt that's broken up, and the puck goes to center ice now. It will be picked up by Jarvin, playing up front again, and he gets around one, now two, lifts one towards the net. Freemannator on the save, rebound attempt, it's over the net, and now they've still got it. 6 seconds left. They're playing with the kind of urgency that wouldn't make you think that they're the team that's up by 3, but they are putting a lot of shots on and put it in stone. They're going to win this first game of the night for LHL. It's 5-2. Detroit takes Boston.
One shot took about 10 or 15 seconds, just kind of slowly gliding across the arena.
Yeah, a good effort from this Boston team, considering they were already at a disadvantage going in, and they managed to get a couple of points on the board. But Pet the Pizza, that was just a nice performance, and definitely the first star of the game if we were giving 3 stars.
Oh, indeed. But now our next game here.
It looks like Chicago will be.
Yes, we're going to Colorado and Chicago. So we're looking
As a real life
for.
Chicago fan, I know they actually get to wear the red. I mean, if you're a Boston or Detroit fan, they weren't exactly wearing the colors that you would normally associate with Boston or Detroit. So, yeah, Chicago in their road jerseys this evening.
Indeed. We're waiting on the Colorado team here. I guess Chicago's going to take a few minutes to warm up.
Yeah, and
I'm sorry, it's
again,
New Jersey, Chicago, New Jersey. I'm sorry.
New Jersey.
I need to read my. It is now November, everybody. It's just a reminder for those of you who maybe not.
And Burnworm says he has Chinese coming. What are they invading? What? Oh, he means food. All right, so Chicago versus New Jersey, yeah, and the New Jersey Devils, of course, also normally a team associated with the red color, but they will be in blue.
Yes, indeed. Yeah,
They're here. Yes, I see them all.
yeah, they should be. I think it's customary to give them a little bit of time to warm up.
It's just like the NHL, when somebody's on the ice and they're skating, and then the guy comes with the little containers with the fried rice takeout or whatever, and then they have to say, "Hey, sorry guys, somebody take this shift. I've got to get up here and get my Chinese."
Yeah.
But in this case, we don't have line changes yet, so it'll just be somebody standing there, rock
I have
still.
to simulate it.
Yeah, just stand next to the net and be a second goalie, I suppose. Oh, I don't want to give them any ideas. There's already been questions about goalie interference and what constitutes intentional interference and so forth. But one thing, I don't know what came out of the LHL meeting this past week, but I'm sure that they are on this stuff. I see Milan here. He has a GM in his name. I don't know that there may be some people here as far as league officials, who are here to, of course, Deloriak's playing for Chicago. There's enough people who are in charge of stuff to make that call, I suppose.
Indeed.
I'm not sure what the internal power structure of the LHL actually is at this point. HQML, we know exactly who. I can just ask the higher ups,
commissioner,
and I get an answer just like that. It's like when on WWE when they had the Raw anonymous general manager, and it was just a laptop. They'd go over there and look at it and just say, "And I quote from the anonymous Raw general manager." So we are about ready to get started as food is waiting for these people. And hey, I put off food to be here too, man. I know those feels. But nevertheless, we're just ready to get it started and light this candle. Plus, Killinger, you have places to go as well.
Yes. So. I believe I'm actually going to step away here for just a little bit. I'll leave the stream in the very capable hands of Mr. Winters here. I might miss a good chunk of this game, but I will try and be back as soon as possible. The camera should be in a pretty good position. Okay.
And, yeah, because I'm not really doing a whole lot of camera work here or anything, so, yeah.
Well, it should be acceptable for the stream. I said I will be back as soon as possible.
All right, excellent. Well, it looks like the game is underway as it's Chicago. That's Deloriak's, that's Robo, I believe, yes, not led. And Taser, and they will be in red for Chicago. The blue team is the New Jersey Devils. That's Dopey G who has showed up. They were waiting on him, I believe, and he is here. They're one of their star players. PK Paching, of course. Canada Dave, excuse me. I want to make sure I get that right. And the artist formerly known as Name, now known as Iskin, and one of the premier players of the league as well. So lots of good players on each of these teams, so we should be treated to a fine game coming up here as we just passed the 4:20 mark of the first period, and it is in the hands of Chicago, or it was, and he looks back under, he kind of bends in a way that humans probably shouldn't, and now here's a shot at him. He scores! Dopey G with a backhand top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies up in the right corner, got past everybody, just snuck in. That little bit of opportunity was all he needed, and he puts one on the board for New Jersey to start things off about a minute in, and 1-0 already, and people are falling flat on the ice now trying to gather this back up, and Chicago trying to settle down here, and they have a chance there possibly. No, it is at center ice now. Battle for it along the boards. It's going to squirt loose and go back towards the New Jersey net here. Not the New Jersey Nets. That's a whole different thing altogether. As Iskin will scoop this up and just just wait on them to go around him here, and finally a nice pass there to center ice will be picked up. PK Paching trying to advance this. Iskin there, Dopey G, they're all circling around, and it will be upon Dopey G to take this, and he will probably carry it around the net here, or at least make the other player think he is, and stops and skates and moves, looking for a pass, no doubt here, and some collisions happening in the front. Will they be able to get to this at the blue line? And he gets past one now, two, shoots one. It's wide to the right, but he managed to get one off even though he had two players really working him there. So a good play there. And again, New Jersey with the momentum currently at the moment. Chicago looking to counter. It will be picked up by Not Led here. And he switches it up to the opposite end with the pass. It will be picked up. There was a nice pass centered up in the front there at the blue line. And OPG will gather this and take his time. Plenty of time on the board, 2:15 here in the first. And they are right now just trying to keep it away from Not Led, who is harassing them heavily in their zone. And now if they get loose, here is a chance for Iskin. He's in his spot. He shoots and scores! Oh, man, and that's a tough one to defend. And he got a piece of that. Robo did get a piece of that, but it was just knocked down and in. That's about the best you can do on something like that when they get that pepper on it. And now here's a chance for Chicago, up and over a little bit high, and Not Led is going to chase this down. But PK Paching with authority and momentum, he's got the speed, and he's coming in on the 2-on-2 break. Manages to get it past one, knocked away from him there, and they will chase it down behind the net where it's 1:30 left to play, and they're setting up. There's a player in the slot there. He's going to take advantage of it. It almost squirts in the front, and now still behind the boards. Couple of players back there trying to make plays on it. New Jersey with a little bit of a chance here. No, it's going to be finally corralled by the Chicago team, and Deloriax in front with a shot and a save. Canada Dave managed to divert this to the right side. Now they are going to try to get this, and there's another shot somehow in traffic, goes wide or behind the net there, and still holding it in, the Chicago team with a lot of pressure happening right now. And will he be able to get a chance to shoot this? No, it is sent back to the point, but here comes Robo out of nowhere downtown, big save, and he finally sweeps this away as he had a couple of people coming in there. Deloriax was going to try to make him pay for it. Not Led's there. Now they're coming on the opposite way, and a big play by Iskin to sweep this one out from underneath him. 23 seconds left. Here is a chance for Chicago in front. If he can settle this, he shoots and scores. Deloriax with a nice play there, and the second touch, it's more like soccer, the first touch shot, and he took the time to just go ahead and settle that down and wait for the second, and that was all it took. And so now it is 2-1. He's got a chance for another shot, and that is saved very easily by Canada Dave. That was not the fastest rolling shot, but it was enough to get it on the net, and that's what you got to do. So it is 2-1, and Chicago does manage to get one on the board before time runs out. So we are in a close game so far, 2-1, going into the second period. Hopefully it looks good on your stream. Looks good on mine. Yeah, that is a good camera angle because you can see everything that's going on. And plus, for our fans that are listening on radio, well, I'm used to listening to, I lived in Chicago for a few years. So, you got Pat Foley, and he's simulcast on WBBM News Radio or whatever the Chicago station is that carries the games now. So, you have to be descriptive in terms of what's happening, and I believe that's part of what casting is anyway. We go into the second period now, and Iskin with a shot. It's off the post. A ringer. And I could hear the think from here, even though there are no sounds so far in hockey, ? But, that's a sound you never forget as a goalie. And here comes Deloriax on the break. There's nobody near him. PK Paching's going to come out to play him probably. No! Deloriax shoots and scores. Beautiful shot. He rings one off the crossbar and down. That is a nice one. Yes, that is a sniper shot there, and ties things up at 2. This Chicago team is starting to make things happen in the second period, and we are tied. Under 4 minutes left to play in the second. A wide open game, and New Jersey will take this in their own zone here and look for the pass off all 4 corners and back. Oh, I love the physics of the game. Yes, they're real physics. And that's like an Al McInnes one. It's just like 100 miles an hour. I wish we had a speed indicator so we could see how fast these shots really are. But that's a pretty nice one there. And so now we are at center ice, 3:18 left to play. It's going to be Chicago with it here. And he tried to backhand a pass there, drop pass, and not able to get it to whoever was supposed to be getting to that. And so now it's going to go back to the New Jersey zone. No, and here comes a couple of the Chicago players to try to push the issue a little bit here. They are playing. It looks like everybody's kind of settled on the two forwards, one defenseman that kind of hangs at center ice and pushes in when necessary, drops back when necessary, and then your goalie, because you kind of have to have a goalie with the level that people are playing at now. Although we have seen some teams try strategically to work without a goalie and just try to do the empty net, everybody push forward and play offense thing. And it looked cool, but in the end, it's hard to play a whole game like that. So we're starting to see people settle into more traditional hockey roles here, and I'm sure that USA versus Canada will be no different. Here's a shot attempt in front. He trickles it in. Somehow this is still in contention. Oh, and it's going past the net. Finally, a lot of sticks swinging at that one. Nobody able to connect, and no score off that. Very dangerous looking stuff in the crease. And now here comes New Jersey. He shoots from distance. It's going to go wide to the left. And back checking there will be hello. And the puck is gone. And hopefully we'll see it again at some point. And there it is. Finally dropping down. The big bounce. People knocking it down out of the air. That's another indicator of how much the game has advanced here in North America. So here we go. That's looks like Iskin there with it. And he's going to at least carry this across the blue line, and it will be sent down. And they will be working that two-man team here in front, the offense for New Jersey. Down to a minute left. And who's got it now? Not Led does for Chicago. And a nice pass around a couple of players there. Now he's got to work it around this final defenseman. Not able to, but Not Led is going to pick it up again and set up in front. The one-timer, Tiffany scores! Deloriak's a beautiful one-timer. That's how it's drawn up on the board, and it's always good to see those connect. And how about that? Just a beautiful effort by both players. But here's a chance for New Jersey. They get it. Iskin. You can't leave him there. And he gets just a split-second attempt. And that's all it took. And we are tied still at 3. A couple of goals here at the closing moments of the second period. Some nice plays by both teams. You are seeing the beauty and power of the game here in North America, and we will see it again this Friday as USA takes on Canada. Of course, that will be 5v5, so that could be a little bit different. Here's a chance in front. He shoots and scores. Deloriak has 4 goals, Not Led with his 3rd assist, and Chicago goes up by 1, 24 seconds left in the second. They are coming on strong here in the closing moments of this second period. We'll see if New Jersey can get one to tie it up. I would not be surprised. Plenty of time, 13 seconds left. Here they go. Dopey G and Iskin with it, taking it down. 8 seconds, knocked away. That's going to be Bern Wernham there. His Chinese is not here, but his defense is. And so now trickling in front. This could be dangerous. Oh, but the time runs out on them before they can do anything with it. So 4-3, and this one is anybody's game going into the third period. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's going to be 5v5 USA versus Canada. Usually we go 4v4. That has become the pretty much standard, and I'm told it's the same in Russia as well. But what they're talking about is that since these are the elite best of the best, is that they will space themselves out, so it's not going to be the ice gets pretty crowded, believe it or not, when you have 5v5 teams most of the time. But playing at this level, and of course the fact that we have so many stars and celebrity players from both teams playing, and want to give everybody a chance to get in and get theirs. So it will be 5v5 teams, and you will see the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme. That's the French part of our CanCon. We have to have some CanCon. So that will be this Friday on the Independent Broadcast Network, too, right here, The Deuce. Follow us now and keep it locked. And follow us on IBN Casting, where we will tell you everything that's going on with the leagues and with the special things like USA versus Canada, the biggest night esports has ever seen. Forget your Leg of Legions, MOBAs of the Devil. Here's a chance for Not Led. He's got it loose on the break. He shoots and scores, takes it into the left upper deck there. A nice one. That's a water bottle killer. That's beautiful. Yes, where Mama keeps the peanut butter, as Bern Wernham says, or where Mama keeps the fried rice. And now here we go. It is 5-3. Chicago opening things up with a 2-point lead now. And one in front, dangerous. He made the save. It almost got past him, though. It kind of got underneath him a little bit there. And sometimes the puck is tricky that way. And here's a wrister that's going to go down wide to the right. And that's going to give Deloriax a chance to try to get this. He had a couple of people on him, though, and this one will roll back into the corner here, and where he will pursue it, as does Iskin there. And they are still trying to keep this in the zone here. A lot of pressure from Chicago. New Jersey has plenty of time to even this thing up, though, and the people to do it. And there's a own goal almost. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, it's a pass to the goal. Yeah, it works in soccer, but I don't know. I always told people, don't do that to me in hockey, man. Even if I call for the puck, do not give me the puck. And these are rebels, man. They're loners. They don't play by the rules here. It's 2:28, and here is a possible chance for New Jersey. Dopey G chasing this one down. It's just a few feet from the blade, and so he is not able to do much with that. And so here Iskin is going to try to, and it will bounce back to the New Jersey zone. 2 minutes left. They've got to score two to tie this thing up. If my math is correct, it is 5-3. So here they go. Iskin with it, rolling. He's got Dopey G with it, but he shoots, and it's up and over. It's going to be in front for a rebound. He sits it up for the one-timer in the slot, not able to convert. 150 left now. They are still holding it at the red line there at center ice, and somebody's got to get to this first. It's going to be Not Led swooping in. He's got 3 New Jersey players on him, and so he's going to forego the shot attempt and try to lift one in the front. And it's picked up by the point by Bern Wernham there. It's clogged up, a bunch of people stopping that one from happening. And now Iskin's going to send one in. Oh, and that makes it 5-4, and that one got deflected. That was difficult to see for the goalie there. Sammy's in the net right now, and yeah, that one just took a weird bounce off somebody's stick, and a fast roller is going to make it 5-4. 1 minute left to play. New Jersey has a chance here. Dopey G with it, and the pass goes across the ice. It's going to switch it up here. And they are handling it here at their own point, taking their time to set something up here. They've got a minute to do it, so they are going to be a little bit methodical here and set it up across. The save is made, and back up at the point. Well, he shoots again, and again through traffic. You see the sticks going up, and nobody able to deflect this one in. They're going for that playoff style of shot, that power play style of shot. Just shoot it from the point, put sticks on it, and just divert it any way you can and take it away from the goalie. And so now finally Chicago is going to clear it out here. 24 seconds left, and New Jersey is definitely with the pressure. But here's Deloriax. He's going to get loose with it. Canada Dave has to come all the way out to make the save, and now dumps it back down. 14 seconds. Here comes Sammy to play this and taking his time with it. And I think he meant to send that a little further, but it goes, lands up against the net. So 2 seconds left, and they are not able to get a shot off in time. This is a hard-fought win by Chicago. A great effort by New Jersey there to make it a close game. But in the end, it is the Blackhawks put it in stone. The Chicago team will put another W on the board in LHL. So we continue. And wow, if you're watching tonight, you're seeing some really good action from LHL. And, you'll see a lot of these teams playing in the Friday Night Hockey special this week. We are going to pimp the fuck out of it because it is esports as fuck. And as the Trailer Park Boys would say, as Ricky would say, hard as fuck. That's real hockey. So USA will be playing Canada. Two countries battling for. I was talking about this with some of my Canadian friends. We were talking about the times that the USA and Canada have had wars in the past, and Canada did burn the White House to the ground that one time. So rather than have something like that happen, we would rather settle things on the ice here, and I think that's the best way to settle all our differences in humanity. Maybe not in hockey question marks. Then Russia is going to be our overlords of all things, but maybe not, because we're starting to see the skill gap decrease quite a bit. So that's a great thing. I mean, we've talked about it over and over. The advent of the game, the advancement of the skill level in North America. It is a continuing thing, and that's what's going to make this USA versus Canada on Friday night a very special thing. So we're setting up. It's going to be Washington here, and I'm woefully unprepared to tell you who they are playing. It looks like Colorado, possibly. It is Colorado. And they are waiting on one player, at which point they will start things up. And right now they're deciding who's going to play in the net. Is it going to be Beaujarzin, or Beaujarzin? One of the three, most likely. And thank you for joining us, everybody. We've got a few people watching here, the millions watching around the world. And, of course, this will be available later on the IBN Casting YouTube, where you can find all the games that we cover on Sunday Night LHL, Friday Night HQML, and just all the, and of course, USA versus Canada, the greatest event in esports history. Very excited. Can you tell? Either way, we're about to light this candle, and this is your third and final game, your nightcap for the evening of Sunday Night LHL. And what a bunch of games it has been already, and we have seen all your favorites, or a whole lot of them, and here's a few more. For Washington in red, it's Sweaty Goals, Tim McBarrett, Ace Bulf, and Toulouse. Those are good names. They sound like Burt Reynolds and Boogie Nights. Those are great names. And also for Colorado in blue, they will be fielding a team featuring Matt, Beaujarzin, Cherry, and Milan Lucic, a prolific goal scorer in his own right. So this could be a high-flying game, and we are starting things off in the first period. It is, we're just under the 4:20 mark here, and Colorado is loose with it. Here's a shot and a save. Toulouse is going to send this out to the other direction now, and yes, that was a nice save. So it's going to, still in the zone, they are looking to pull the trigger here in front, off one stick now, two, not able to convert, and that's going to give a little bit of room on the ice for the Sweaty Goals to get loose. He shoots, a big save right there, huge. Oh man, the goalies are on their heads already here in this final game of the evening, as that was, I believe that was Beaujarzin. It's hard to tell because his name is so big, it takes up the entire width of the mini-map. With all his affiliations, because so many teams want to be affiliated with a class act like Beaujarzin. We are down to the 3:22 mark, no score left, and, well, no score left. Well, there was plenty of time left for a score. That must be said. And here comes Beaujarzin. He's going to take this and send it over everybody, and it's going to go back the other way. Ace Bulf will pick it up, and he's going to go ahead and carry this around, and there's a pass, at least he's going to send it to center ice, where it will be picked up and sent the other way. Colorado's just going to kick it back to them, and they are choosing not to chase this one down, so this will give our the guys time to set up for Washington. And no, it is loose here but somehow they've got a 2-on-0 break, and Toulouse comes out big and makes the save there. It was up to him, and he was the last line of defense and able to make the stop. 2:25 left to play now, no score. Here's one trickling towards almost, and it's going to go wide to the left, and that one was from downtown, but not able to get that one in. So about 2 minutes left to play, and they are putting the pressure on. Here comes Colorado again, holding it in at the point. They're at the blue line with it now, and it will get picked up. And here comes, that's Milan Lucic coming the other way with it. And nope, he is not able to do much. Well, that's Sweaty Goals coming with it. And he's trying to do something. Freddie shoots and scores! Oh, made him pay for that one in close, and just swooped in out of nowhere. And that's, you got to watch that Sweaty Goals. He makes it 1-0 and puts a point on the board for Washington here in the first period with a big play. So here comes Colorado on the other end, gets some room, shoots, saved, knocked into the corner, and they will pick it up and carry it out here as they are facing, looks like they had 3 people from Colorado in their end and not able to do much with it there. And now here they are coming in the other direction, Washington, on the heels of that one goal, looking for another. But everybody's down there, and so that's going to give Cherry a chance to get loose here now, and that is taken away. Tim McBarrett. He's from the clan McBarrett. Aye. And then swoops that one away. So now a minute left to play, and in traffic trying to get this one through everybody. Not able to do it there. Yes, Toulouse is the goalie for Washington, and a solid goalie at that. He's going to have to make saves like that all night long, and so is Bojarzin, who deflects that one wide and gives his team a chance. That was a pass there. So 30 seconds left, and lots of room for Colorado to work here as Milan Lucic's going to wait for it, and a nice pass there, but it is broken up, and now it's going the other way. Tim Barrett not able to do anything with it there. They were looking for him. You got to look for him. And 10 seconds left to play. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Here's a shot way wide, and that was just trying to dump it down and get something towards the net, if not on the net. And we will go to the second period with Washington on the back of Sweaty Goals there with that one. Puts it up 1-0, at least for the time being. And you can follow us on IBN Casting at Twitter. Just type in IBN Casting and then hit follow. And you can follow what we do and what we cast. And sometimes it's hockey, sometimes it's other things. And we have a crew of people all over the world that does casting for various games and events, whether live or online. And I've been fortunate enough to do quite a bit over the past year or so. Here's a shot attempt in front, the rebound, almost, and that's going to go wild. Freudian slip. Somebody is called wild in the chat. That was distracting. But yes, very scary there moment. And now we are still 1-0 as a result. And the puck is right over there by the beautiful IBN logo, which we're at the Don't Tase Me Bro Arena, but we've still got the Royale cheese markings. And don't forget, we'll have a special, very special rink for USA Canada, as well as just all sorts of stuff. And we may even bring some celebrities from Canada to help us out. Here's a chance, loose on the break. He's going to chip it over, up and in. He gets the rebound attempt, not able to convert it. That was a beautiful play, but not able to do anything with it there. And now it's going to go back the other way. Oh, so close. So close. A nice individual effort. And now here's one that gets loose. Sweaty goals again. He loses the angle, but still manages to get a shot that does go on the net just up and looks like it hit the bar. And now 3:18 left to play. They are putting a lot of pressure on Washington in the Colorado end, but now they're all down. And so here's a 2-on-1 break, and Tim Barrett will stop them both. And he has that power. And so it is 3 minutes left to play, and now they're looking in front with this dangerous and trying to get sticks on it. Lots of bodies in front of it, and it will be finally diverted into the corner here where it will be picked up. Maybe, nope, it's still in the Washington zone, and now finally it's rolling dangerously across the crease. He's going to go for the backhand attempt. A big save by Toulouse there. And the rebound, the one-timer not quite able to convert. Oh, so close once again. And Colorado knocking. They are the ones who knock, at least at the moment. And 2:24, they still 1-0 here in the second period. So here we go with one across the middle. And it will be picked up by Toulouse here. And he's going to go ahead and send this back all the way down, where Beaujarzin will pick it up and send it back to him. So they're going to do a little back and forth with it. Still in the Washington end, we're under 2 minutes left to play, and they are nursing a 1-0 lead along here in the second period. And there's a nice play by Tim Barrett to get around one now, two, looking for the third. He's gets past him, and then finally the whole team has to take it away from him here, but he's still managing to keep possession, at least for the moment. Milan Lucic able to get it away, and now it is bouncing and dislodged. And yes, there is POV recording would be awesome. But this game will be available as others on the IBN Casting YouTube. At least you will see from a wide position. And here's a wide shot. Ace Bulf gets it, shoots and scores. Tim Barrett will get points for the assist. And that was finally somebody stuffs one in. And yeah, they're saying, is that a goal or not? Is that interference? I don't know if it was. That's just a lot of congestion in front. I don't know if anybody was deliberately making an attempt to screen the goalie any more than the run of play. Not really sure. They will have to. That's not up to me to decide. That's up to the LHL officials. Either way, it looks like a point on the board. But here's Colorado with a chance. Shoots. Oh, off the post, the rebound, still in front, not able to get the shot, and 40 seconds left to play. They are not able to get one there, and the second period is still in Washington's hands at the moment. And here's one that bounces dangerously off of Toulouse's stick here, and he will. They now have a chance, though. 24 seconds left. At the point here for Colorado, Washington is going to send it down. It's going to be Beaujarzin who's just going to complete that and send it all the way the other direction. Picked up there at center ice by Milan Lucic. He's got a chance to set up, gets around the defender, and a trailing player sweeps it away from him. Here's a shot attempt, and Matt got a piece of that to get a shot on at least before time ran out. And so they were putting pressure on there, but Colorado finds themselves down by 2 going into the third, and we will see if they are able to make something happen. They definitely have the people to do it, and it's just a matter of what's happening. And also, I think some people are saying it's getting a little laggy. It is for me, too. Now, I can see it's kind of a little bit shaky. But I'm not playing, so it's easy enough for me to sit here and, watch it slideshow. But in the split second that a team can score in hockey, it can make a difference. So we are in the third period now. Washington up by 2 over this Colorado team who is looking for opportunistic chance. And they may have it here. 3-on-2 break. He has to come out and play it. Matt gets the goal. Milan Lucic on the assist, and there it is. They are only down by 1. That's the kind of push they need to tie this thing up, and they are on their way with that one. A nice play by Matt to get it in. So it is now in the Washington zone. And there's another chance, and he shoots and scores just like that. Matt has a couple. Milan Lucic helping him again on that one, and we are tied. Suddenly, we go from a 2-0 game to a 2-2 game within the space of a minute of the first minute of the third period. We have a game on our hands yet again. These have been some pretty exciting games here on LHL Sunday night tonight. So we will see if they hold up as far as the rules lawyering or anything else. But it's an exciting game nevertheless. And hopefully everybody just shuts the fuck up and plays the goddamn game, kids. Okay, so here we go. Bojarzine, he plays the game. He's going around and sending it back to center ice here. Milan Lucic will pick it up. And he's got room here for the shot. He's going to send a backhander. It's a little bit high, so it will be picked up here. That is Matt. And Matt on a scoring run here. He's got a couple of goals now, and that one, Toulouse is going to have to play that. And there is he and Tim Barrett are kind of switching out here in front of the net as they are doing a good job of defending and keeping it out, because there was a couple of really strange opportunities there that could have gone in. But it's both these teams are playing very well, and really all these players are playing very well. It's fun to see for me. So 2:40 left to play, and the next goal could be very important, as it could end up being a game winner unless people just start scoring 4 or 5, which is entirely possible. And now I'm starting to see a little bit of lag. Hopefully it's not affecting the run of play too much. Here is a chance for Washington. No, it is taken away, though, and now they're going to have to chase it back down. Tim Barrett will do so. Milan Lucic is following him closely, and he will just stop and put it around him. But Milan Lucic has it now, and he manages to get the pass off. That's at the face-off circle there. They are trying to get something going where they can put a shot on net. They're repositioning themselves now, but good play by Washington. They are spread out defensively there, and they are able to knock it away from him. Here's a shot attempt. It's deflected. The chance in front again. Just barely. Just gets a little piece of it there to keep it off his stick. Now here they go the other way. He gets past one, now two, going for the third. It's going to go all the way into the corners here. And so a minute 34, we are still tied. Washington trying to get a point on the board here. There's a nice pass. He's got his Fame in front. The backhand attempt and a save. Bojarzine coming up strong and stopping that one. A minute 20 and still lots of pressure from Washington. He's going to send this around himself. Another one in front and in the slot, not able to convert. And they are still hanging on to it and keeping it in the zone. But right now, Colorado is just looking to get it away from them, as both teams are playing each other man-on-man very closely, and just like the game we saw previously. So there is a chance for Colorado now. Finally, they get one out, and that is in the hands of Matt, and it is swept away. Tim Barrett coming in on defense to stop that before it starts. And so the puck will switch up here to the other side, and there's a nice play by Milan Lucic to work his way around one and then another, and he's going to the backhand pass. That's beautifully laid in front and not able to convert. He's going to backhand another one in the slot across, and it rolled through the crease, and they were not. There's a backhand attempt, and he saves it. Oh, beautiful. How in the hell? How in the hell? So now here they are at 13 seconds left to play. This could go into overtime or maybe not. There are lots of shots flying left, right. Here's a shot again, and it's wide right. And that will be time ticking down. They will not have time to get another shot off. We are going to overtime with a
I'm just in time then.
Oh, man, what a beautiful game we are watching. You have missed a hell of a game so far, Killinger, but you are here in time for the overtime.
Indeed. How'd the second game go?
Well, the second game, it was a good one.
Aren't they all?
Chicago ended up winning that one 5-4. And now here's a shot attempt that is going to be handled by Tim Barrett. And he's going to, that's a pass there, a big collision, and another big collision there. And so now the puck will go back to the Washington end where they will gather it up here, and they're going to take their time to do so. That is Tim Barrett with the puck in the capable hands. He is going to, but it's taken away from him, and almost that shot does go wide to the left, though. And so now it is sent back the other way. And who will get to this first? There are 3 Colorado players circling around it, 2 Washington players. It is sent back again, and that is Toulouse picking it up and playing a little bit of forward. He and Tim Barrett have switched out on goalie and defense here, for at least for the moment in this overtime period. There's a shot attempt, and it is deflected. It's going to go into the corner out at the faceoff circle. Another one-time attempt in front, but they intercept it. Matt and Milan Lucic on the train here. Choo-choo, there they go. And a big play by the trailing Washington team to knock that away, and they're going to follow it back down. Here comes Sweaty Goals with it. He's got a little bit of room, and it is taken away from him now, and there's a backhand to the goalie. They think it's soccer, man. I think you're sending it back to the goalie. Here's Beaujarzine with it, who is going to send it back to Toulouse, and they're going to play a little bit of a goalie catch. So it's like Field of Dreams. Spoiler. And will be sent back to the corner here for Beaujarzine. And nobody wants to make a mistake here, so you're seeing everything kind of chill down a little bit. But here is a 2-on-0 break. Here is a chance. A big save comes down and makes the stop. A beautiful save there to stop that one. So 2:38 left to play. This thing keeps going. And now here's a chance. Colorado loose. And Matt will take it, and there's a nice pass down, not able to get to it, though. So now here will come Washington with it at center ice. They've got a lot of pressure coming, and Milan Lucic will circle around with this. It is taken away. Ace Bulf had it for a second there. Now it is going back where Tim Barrett will be there. Tim McBarrett from the McBarrett clan gets a hold of the puck, but they are just going to launch one. A nice mid-air sent away there. That's beautiful. So yeah, the stick control of some of these players is just phenomenal now. That's what she said. So there's a shot attempt. He chips it, and that could have gone in. That had a chance. It goes wide to the left. And we are deep into this overtime, the first overtime of the game. Nobody scored it. Here's a chance, and it's going to go wide to the left. And so, wow. The shots are coming fast and furious like Vin Diesel, but nobody able to convert. 126. Still plenty of time on the board for this to.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, some sort of internet hiccup on this end. Well, the game froze, and then I thought, well, wow,
Yeah,
that's
it was a bit weird here on my end, too.
Huh?
It was a bit weird here, too. I don't know, maybe TeamSpeak server got, I don't know.
Perhaps. Well, it's definitely something else here for me. I'm not
You didn't miss
sure.
anything because we're going into overtime, too.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to restart my game then because anytime you lose internet connection on this game, unfortunately, it loses you forever. A small price to pay, though, for the excitement that we're getting here. And here's a chance. He shoots off the post, the rebound attempt, not able to get to it. And so now we are starting out the second overtime. And, wow, I'm glad I didn't miss anything, man. So here we go. As lots of opportunities in the first overtime, but just some good play by both these teams. It's not that the offense is bad, it's that the defense has been fantastically good. So, and I'm sure we will see much of the same here in the second overtime.
Yeah, indeed. But one of these teams has got to score a point sooner or later. It's like the, given a monkey infinite time, he'll eventually type out the works of Shakespeare. Eventually, this puck's going in a net.
Oh, man, it looked like they had a chance there, but just a nice job of bodying them up there. They're able to halt their progress, so nothing doing, and now Washington will send it down and try to get something going. They've gotten around a couple of players now, and they're looking to move it, but again, immovable force or meets the immovable object or whatever, unstoppable force. Well, obviously it was stoppable. So now it is back in the Colorado zone, and they will get it out. And Milan Lucic may have some room here on the break. Will he get to it before Tim Barrett does? He does, and he's going to wrist it, but he got a little bit too much on it, and it's going to go over the net. He was forced to make a play there as Tim Barrett was coming in on him. And now Washington trying to settle this thing down and get something moving. They are at the center ice line here and trying to move it through all these people. There comes Ace Bulf, and it is knocked away from him now, and they will have to chase this all the way back down. Tim Barrett will come out and play it and maybe keep it going here, possibly. He has to fend off a couple of players there, and so now he's hanging on to it at the center ice point. He's across the blue line. He dumps one in. It will be cleared out by Beaujardin there, who is doing a great job in the net. So far, nobody able to. It's going to be tough to get it past either one of these netminders on either end. That's been a big difference maker for both these teams, and that's one of the main reasons that we are looking at this second overtime, and we are 3 minutes into it, still with no score. Both these teams are, somebody's Chinese food is getting very, very cold here, I think. Chinese food is not always a dish best served cold.
No,
like
it's not.
On Revenge, yes. So here we go. Yet again at center ice, and again both teams being very methodical, trying to not take chances here. As Washington moves in, it is knocked away. Will Colorado be able to scoop this up and make a move? Matt is there.
I think if we go to a third overtime.
Here he goes with a shot. Oh, what a save. He didn't really have to make that save, but just for show, Toulouse gets a stick on it.
If we go to a third overtime, I think each team needs to pick a champion and send them out in the middle of the ice for one-on-one combat.
He shoots.
There we go.
Sweaty goals with the game winner into OT. A beautiful effort. He got the first one, and he got the third. A big play by Sweaty Goals, and that's going to do it. That's Washington with a big win over Colorado. What a game. What a couple of teams, and what a night of hockey. That is beautiful.
No kidding, man. I missed half of it, and it was still pretty good.
Oh, man. And a solid effort by everybody. And so that really makes it even more exciting to think about what we're going to see this Friday night as the USA takes on Canada in hockey ? The game of the century, the esports event of a lifetime. I mean, I know it's on national TV in Korea. I know they fill up the Staples Center watching stupid MOBAs, but surely this will be the greatest esports event in human history. We are letting the world know right now. So Friday night, here on the Independent Broadcast Network, to the Deuce, or maybe IBN1 if we can get it back from our CEO that was high and forgot the password. we will do our best to do that. But either way, the esports world is a buzz, and we will be a buzz too, because we'll probably do Drunken Masters after that. But it's going to be a great night of hockey, a great night of esports, and a great night of historical import in general. I look forward to it, and I will be talking about very little else all week besides that and my mech builds or whatever. But
I can't forget about the mech builds.
Yes. The esports for that surely will come another day. But in the meantime, we want to encourage you to check it out at IBN Casting. We will let you know all the latest news on that at Twitter, IBN Casting. And you can follow us on Twitter as well. I am Winners with the One. You can follow me at Winners with the One. Dr. Killinger, you can follow at Dr. Is Sin. And, of course, check us out on the follow us here on IBN2 on Twitch. There's a little follow button that you can click, and it will let you know when we go live with the excitement of Friday Night Hockey this Friday, a very special episode of Friday Night Hockey. It'll be more special than, just like the very special episodes of, like when Buffy was a musical and that sort of thing. This will be bigger than the Buffy musical.
But bigger than Buffy the musical, yes. You heard it here.
Yes. I think I'm safe in going ahead and saying that now, yes. So on behalf of us all at the Independent Broadcast Network, oh man, it's been a fun Sunday night of hockey, and we want to thank all the teams who played tonight and played well. There was not one bad game tonight and not one bad team on the ice, so it's always nice to see that. This LHL is something else, and we do this every Sunday, so check us out next Sunday as well, as we will be, I don't know what fortunes of world events will change after Friday night USA versus Canada, but I'm assuming that there will still be a Sunday night hockey, and that after worlds collide and countries go to war in hockey ? On Friday.
Indeed. I think on that note, that's a good time to end.
Yes, indeed. So on behalf of myself, Dr. Killinger, and everybody here at IBN and LHL, Deloriax, and the whole crew, we want to thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. Good night, everybody.